All is but emptiness. One generation passes, another comes, yet the universe remains eternal. The words of the Lord echo like a light that reveals the timeless truth, reminding us of the fleeting nature of earthly life. Everything we hold dear, all great achievements, will ultimately fade away with the passage of time. Yet, amidst this impermanence, the Lord calls us to turn our hearts toward eternal values, where there is no decay or withering. Only in Him can humanity find true meaning and lasting happiness, transcending the limits of this temporary life. Even those things we perceive as enduring, such as majestic mountains or deeply bonded relationships, are merely the result of temporary connections, interwoven destinies that rely on one another to exist. When these connections change or dissolve, everything will gradually pass away, leaving a void that cannot be held onto. All circumstances, relationships, and possessions, whether external like wealth and status, or internal like emotions and will, are swept along in the endless current of change. It is this constant flux that renders every attachment and every attempt at control a fragile illusion. The Lord's teachings are gentle reminders of the fragility of life. Impermanence is like a natural law of time, an unceasing flow that carries away everything, from fleeting moments to temporary joys, draining our energy. Trying to hold on to any emotion or mental state is futile, like trying to grasp a rainbow. By the time we recognize it, it has already disappeared. We often comfort ourselves with the belief that valuable things like health, friendship, youth, and career will endure forever. But the truth is, time will gradually take away all that we cherish. Relationships may end for various reasons, families may be torn apart, health will deteriorate, and opportunities will slip further away. Despite witnessing the impermanence of life, we find it hard to accept. Every time we form a new friendship, a new love, we hope that these relationships will remain strong forever. Yet, the reality is, nothing lasts forever. These bonds may fade, become burdens, or even turn into enmity. We refuse to believe that we will grow old, even as the signs of aging become increasingly evident. Childhood passes in an instant, youth slips away before we even have the chance to appreciate it. Wrinkles begin to mark our faces, and gray hairs emerge as a gentle reminder of time's passing. No matter how much we try to hide it or ignore it, youth quietly fades, bringing us closer to old age with each passing day. Death, with all its harshness, is the clearest evidence of impermanence. As we mature, we come to realize that death is inevitable. Yet, even knowing this, we still attempt to avoid it, reassuring ourselves by trying to preserve our youthful appearance, as if death would overlook us. Modern life today, with its glorification of youth and outward beauty, makes it even harder for us to face this truth. Therefore, awakening to the impermanence of life becomes all the more crucial. When we understand that life is but a fleeting dream, we will realize that material desires are nothing more than empty illusions. This life is inherently transient. Close friends may become strangers, and enemies may become allies. Love, like all relationships, will eventually fade. Wealth and fame are but temporary, fleeting things. Only when we realize this truth can we focus on the path of enlightenment, the path of a saint. This is the deepest manifestation of love. Only by rising above temporary attachments can we begin our spiritual journey. Only by letting go of the fleeting can we achieve true awakening. And only by attaining enlightenment can we offer sincere and unconditional help to those around us. Life is full of ceaseless changes, and death is the milestone that each of us must face alone. When that moment comes, what will we rely on to overcome it? Is there a way to prepare for these inevitable changes, these impermanent shifts that will come in the future, starting right now? Towards practice. The spiritual journey begins with moments of reflection on the meaning of life, discovering the wonderful opportunities that life offers. When we deeply understand the true nature of ourselves and learn to cherish each moment in life, we will know how to live fully in the present, making every moment meaningful, enriching, and peaceful. Rather than clinging to the past or worrying about the future, we can live in the present moment, using our time to develop ourselves and contribute to the world around us. When we realize that everything we cherish will eventually change, we can live with mindfulness, always ready to do good for ourselves and others. Constant change and death are inevitable. By understanding this, we will realize that life must be lived with purpose. Instead of dreaming or waiting, let us turn inward, explore our minds, and cultivate noble virtues within ourselves. While this may seem like a selfish act, in truth, it is a natural response to impermanence. The past is gone, the future has not come, and the present moment is the only thing we can truly grasp. If we constantly seek absolute safety, disappointment is inevitable. When we fail to appreciate each opportunity in the present, everything valuable will slip away meaninglessly. Amidst the chaos of life, do we have the wisdom to recognize what truly matters? Letting go of worries about the future means accepting the futility of trying to control everything. However, this letting go only truly makes sense when we are ready to face the consequences of it. If we live in a wooden house in the wilderness without preparing firewood for the winter, we will face death from the cold. But even with a full stock of firewood, there's no guarantee that we will live long enough to enjoy the warmth. Understanding impermanence is not about abandoning life, but rather recognizing that our efforts today may not yield lasting results. Therefore, live fully, but do not cling to the results. Do everything wholeheartedly, but without being bound by what we cannot control. The awareness of life's fragility does not make us live superficially. It helps us focus on what truly matters, to stop and appreciate every moment with deep gratitude. Instead of fearing impermanence, we can find freedom and peace by accepting the continuous change of all things. Everything comes and goes, but right here and right now, we can live fully in every breath. Through mindfulness, we will find peace in fleeting moments, turning each present second into an important part of our journey towards enlightenment. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel to give me more motivation and to not miss out on great content.